So welcome back to some more Skyward Sword. Last time we got our true Master Sword, well, truified I guess you could say, and truly found out what's at stake with this whole war against Demise is truly about. This time, I changed it to nighttime in Skyloft because there is some... Right, you can't go out at night in the front door because for some reason they locked the front door. Yeah, so this time we're gonna do a little side quest and then continue on with main stuff. And this side quest is something we kind of started yesterday. For me, it's yesterday, last episode with Beatrice and hi Pipit, hi. So what we want to do, you can't do this until she calls you darling and starts to flirt with you. So, do that before you try to do this. If you want to get up to that point, you literally just have to keep talking to her over and over. Like, talk to her, go to sleep, talk to her, go to sleep. So, underneath the bazaar, Beatrice's house. Once in here, you see her dad's got something to say. Howdy, Link. You picked a good time to visit. Why? What do you mean, why? This is important. My little girl's in trouble. Yep, the shining star of the item check is the source of my problem. That's my darling daughter, in case you forgot. She's been out of sorts lately. She'll be sitting and staring off into yonder, and then she'll get redder than a tomato on the vine. Wait, gosh darn minute. I know what's going on. My sunshine's got herself an unwanted admirer. Not that I can blame the fella. She's as sweet as honey and twice as pretty as a spring flower. Nope, 3 times as pretty. It's no wonder that the boys buzz around her like a swarm of amorous bees. But I won't stand for it. No way, no how. I'm going to find the rascal and give him a good whipping. You gotta help me out. You see anybody buzzing around, or you see anyone buzzing around my little flower? You give him what for and send him packing. I'll keep my peepers peeled too, but I can't stand to watch all day long. I promise I'll make it worth your while. You chase the varmint off, and I'll let you chat with the apple of my eye. Hush, you don't need to say a word. I can see how you feel by the spark in your eye. There's not a fellow alive who would want to jump at this chance. Ease this old man's heart and get rid of the lowlife who's been pestering my baby girl. I'm counting on you, Link. Yeah, because that's totally what's happening. I'm gonna rob your bed, sir. So, kind of like with the call-in quest, there are 2 outcomes of this. So, I will firstly show the bad ending. So, my opinion of bad ending. So, I'm gonna quickly save real quick and meet you guys over by the bazaar. Yeah. Back in the bazaar, like I said, if you want to see both of these endings, I recommend you save before doing this. Not this specific. Oh, you are. Wow, you are actually kind of cute when you're doing that. Hello, darling. I want you to visit me at my house tonight. I have something I need to say. My house is just next to the bazaar. You'll definitely come, right? I'll be waiting. Oh, and do you have something to, no thanks. I just wanted to talk to you. Wow, why is Link so short compared to everyone? She is huge compared to Link. Seriously, I think the smallest person here besides well, that's not true. You got the fortune teller right there. So, let's go visit her house at night. This ending is, in my opinion, the easier ending to do. Both give you the same reward. There's no, it's the same deal as the call-in quest. They give you the same reward. It's just the second one, there's an extra step you gotta do to get your reward. But, anyway, we sleep tonight. After waking up in her own house, sorry, Peter. Beatrice. Link, you came to see me. Thank you. Truth is, there's something I've been dying to get off my chest, Link. I'm just gonna ask you something point blank, okay? What do you think about me? I don't want to say this, but here we are. You do? Really? You're not lying? I'm lying to you, but, yeah. I'm so happy. I feel like I'm in a dream. I have to hear it again just to be sure. Do you really, really, really like me? Jesus, woman. You're not lying, are you? It's true. I really hate this. Thank you. I love... Oh, gee. Okay. Ah. But I understand your true feelings better than you know. You're saying that you cannot give yourself over to love just yet, that you have more important things to do right now. Yeah, like saving my girlfriend. You have some serious job you have to attend to first. If you weren't off on an adventure, you probably wouldn't need to come by the item check so often. And that's why I won't ask any more of you. I'll just watch over you, protecting you from afar, keeping a vigilant eye on your items. And when your important work is done, we'll tell my dad we're in love. Until then, we'll keep our love secret, darling. I'll see you again at the item check. If you feel like a horrible person after doing that, I really hope you do. Like, if you don't care about the characters in this game, then you know what? Fine, do it. She gets giggly every time you talk to her now, and yeah. What do you have to say about this? Oh, okay. You don't say anything new. Yeah, that's the entire quest if you do that route. But very quickly, we shall reset time and go to the true ending of this matter. Because we're literally on a quest to save her girlfriend that's not declared as a girlfriend between Link and Zelda, but, I mean, you know, it's obvious. I'll see you guys in a minute. Back in a different timeline, where this is actually the true ending. Yeah, we're gonna straight up deny her. We're taken already. Sorry. You store items. You're a shopkeeper. No. Yep. Yeah, both ways just suck. Like, oh. But tonight I want to be alone. Yeah, I am glad I've never been in a situation like that. So, you don't get your reward immediately, but let's head to morning. Because remember, her dad is the one that wanted us to run off whoever was trying to get with her, and, well, we ran ourselves off, I guess. So you want to head over to the Bamboo Island, I guess I'm going to call it, because, well, one, apparently that goddess cube that we got way back at Eldon, well, way back, last episode, after blowing up the rocks, apparently it was here the entire time, which I actually have no idea what it has in it. Also, where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I completely forgot about that goddess cube. So, guess we're grabbing this on the way since it's here. Gold rupee. At least it wasn't anything required. Then again, this is 100%, so I guess it is required. We want to talk to Peter. Hey, Link, I got news for you. My sweetie daughter has given her good-for-nothing fella the boot. Of course, I feel for her. I hate to see her blue and all, but I'm pleased as punch. The egg swipe. What is your dialect? Egg swiping scamps out of the picture. Tell me true, Link. Are you responsible for breaking them up? Never mind, it makes no difference to me. I'm as happy as a loft wing in an updraft. I truly am. Yeah, in my opinion, this is the better of the two endings, considering you're not straight up lying about romantic feelings towards a girl. If only, man. If only. Back in Skyloft, after, well, breaking a poor girl's heart. Yeah, like I said, never had that position, so here we are. So, we remember that we had to find something about the Triforce being somewhere in Skyloft, and, well, I think the only guy who would know something about that is the guy who directed us towards the Sacred Flames in the first place, aka Gora Kapora, or Gaypora, or whatever his name is. I'm just gonna say Gaypora. So, Gaypora. I know it's not entirely obvious, but you can go to the fortune teller for the free tip about this, because this is probably like the only time in the game that it doesn't directly tell you where to go. Hello, Link. Have you heard anything more about my daughter? What is it? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share it with me. You want to tell me, but you can't. I understand. I'm sure you have a good reason for keeping quiet. Link, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. You have had this destiny thrust upon you without warning, or choice, for that matter. But I wish to help you as best as I can. I'm getting older, and I like the vigor of youth, but even old men have ways of being useful too. I wish to share as much of my knowledge with you as I can. If you have any question at all about Skyloft or its history, I will be glad to tell you all that I know. Actually, what do I know of the Triforce? Link, where did you hear that word? It's true that the ancient texts make several mentions of the Triforce within their pages. Unfortunately, the actual location of the Triforce isn't illuminated in any of those tomes. Its whereabouts are lost to history. Sorry, Link. It shames me to say it, but my knowledge is of little use on this subject. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna fumble around Skyloft. Link, just a moment. Though there is one whose vast knowledge may be of use. Surely you're familiar with Levias, the great sky spirit who has guarded our realm for ages? Levias has served as a protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is encyclopedic, to put it mildly. If anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know about the Triforce, it would be him. Where is he? Yes, I feared you might be your next question about that. I imagine in your travels you have taken notice of the tremendous thunderhead that suddenly appeared in our skies. Recently, I've heard rumors suggesting that Levias is trapped inside that massive cloud. I asked Instructor Olin to look into this troubling cloud in order to determine if there was any truth to these rumors. I had meant to inquire about his findings earlier, but completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing. Instructor Olin can fill me in on the details later, so why don't you go speak with him yourself and see what his investigation has revealed. So now we have our next steps. Talk to Instructor Olin, which we haven't talked to since the very beginning of the game. I believe, yeah, he's right here, and man, you gotta do some spring cleaning. Jesus, why do you have so many plants in here? You sleep next to these things. The amount of spiders. Link, how goes your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? What, Levias? So you've been talking to the headmaster, I take it? If I'm correct, Levias is the one inside the Thunderhead, but that's not the Levias we all know. That's a monster. It certainly looks like Levias, but the last time I approached him, he came rushing at me, and his eyes, they were full of malice. People change, or old wizened creatures change, rather. Perhaps it's more of that he is possessed by something. That's how it felt to me. What? You want to talk to Levias? That's impossible. I don't think Levias is capable of listening. Not in his current state, no. And even if you were to get close enough to talk to him, it will likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death in the sea of clouds. What? You're still planning on going? I see. It's because you need to find Zelda. I understand. I get the feeling nothing I could say would talk you out of it. Hey, I have an idea. Come with me. For once, we're actually getting instructed by the, instructor. Levias is inside the Thunderhead. He's been acting so strangely, like something has possessed him. If we could somehow free him from whatever it is that has a hold over him, then there's a chance he will return to his senses. Listen well, Link, because I'm about to teach you a very powerful bird riding technique. It's called the Spiral Charge. Using the Spiral Charge, you can get rid of Levias of the blight that has a hold on him. The technique is quite easy to perform. All you have to do is press X. However, the acceleration effect lasts longer than any attack move you've used so far. Maintaining stable flight can be tricky. This is a technique that only senior Knight Academy students who have mastered high-level flight skills are allowed to perform. It's still a bit too early for you, but this is an extraordinary circumstance, so I'll make an exception this time. However, I will test you. First, dive off the platform and call your bird. Yeah, and you thought we never got upgrades to our bird. Granted, this is the only upgrade we ever get, so. The Spiral Charge, he's just gonna explain. Yeah, use the Spiral Charge, break, attack, yeah. It's basically a boost that does damage now. It replaces our initial speed up boost with this spiral charge. And this is super easy to do. Seriously, you have to be screwing around to not get at least 10 of them. Besides, there's more than 10 targets on the field. So, yeah, it's very easy to pull this off. Like I said, it just replaces your charge. And I mean, I don't know. I think it's a cool move. I just think it's too late in the game for it to be useful. Because if it's not apparent enough, we're gonna have to use this to help Levias, and it's literally the only time you ever need to use it. There's no other point in the game where you need to use the spiral charge, and I think it's super lame because, like, I kind of wish there was another temple that was somewhere in the sky, maybe somewhere in the Thunderhead, because then you could maybe make some use of the spiral charge here, but there's no other enemies out in the field except for the weird moth-looking things in the Thunderhead, so it's kind of pointless in my opinion. Oh, you managed to destroy 10 targets within the time limit. If you can control your bird that well, you'll have no problems at all. I know you can do it, Link. And what a magnificent red bird. You are henceforth permitted to use the spiral charge attack as a qualified bird rider. The next thing we have to address is just how we go about finding Levias. Maybe the owner of the Lumpy Pumpkin might know something. Every year he makes an offering of his pumpkin soup for Levias. Go to the Lumpy Pumpkin and ask him what he knows. I can't speak. Help me, Link. I am illiterate. Well, the plants in this room, I wouldn't be surprised. So now our instructions are to go over to the Lumpy Pumpkin, and like I said, I don't know. I like the move. I just wish it was more useful. I think it was caught up in one of those things where he has to increase the time of the game just a little bit, but it was developed after everything else was settled, so it kind of is just here for no reason besides Levias, and that's pretty much it. So yeah. Oh, he's on the opposite side now. Hi, Mole Man. Yeah, you're still doing stuff. I didn't even know he actually moved spots. So we now have an actual purpose of the Lumpy Pumpkin besides, well, getting into debt. And let's go talk to the owner. What's the matter? You look like you got something mighty serious on your mind. Actually, Levias. What about him? Sure, I know Levias well, but I wasn't aware anything was wrong. Every year I offer him an entire basin full of my pumpkin soup. But lately a huge thunderhead has been brewing over there. And I haven't made this year's offering, I tell you. I feel horrible about it. You say you'll deliver a pot of my soup to Levias? Huh. I don't know how you plan to fly into that huge thunderhead brewing out there, but if that's the case, I'm going to do everything I can to make Levias the best batch of soup ever. You wait right there. I'm getting inspired. Yes, I'm getting inspired to fire up some soup like I've never souped before. I really gotta like slow down my talking because I'm messing up when I speed up. Voila, here it is. I've been cooking this stuff for well over 10 years, and I have to say this is the best batch of pumpkin soup I have ever created. Master, I will signal for... Why? You didn't even give me a choice. Mistress Fi, I'm here. Where's your theme, Simpbot? Oh, this is another heavy load, but don't worry, I can carry everything. I'll be waiting outside. I can take you to wherever you need to go as soon as you're ready, Zat. Just the awkward silence. The place where I offer soup to Levias is inside the Thunderhead Cloud, on an island with an everlasting rainbow. Oh, you'll know when you see it. Good luck. Yeah, for once he's not pissed off at us. Granted, we paid him back in debt and more with a fancier chandelier, but it was for the heart piece, damn it. It was worth it. So anyway, now that we have that settled, we have Simpbot that's going to be following us with a giant pumpkin. And, yeah. I just want to say, this dude was creating this soup for 10 years. How is it not going to kill the guy? Like, seriously, that thing's gotta be rotten. Like, it's soup. It's a pumpkin soup. Things expire over time. I mean, I guess it's the same argument with, oh, what are they called? I think they're called ancient eggs or something like that. They're eggs you basically leave out for like 10 years and then you eat them. I can't remember what they're called. I think it's more of an Asian delicacy or something like that. But there's a difference between an egg and a pumpkin. Well, I don't know. The only pumpkin thing I've ever had was pumpkin pie, so I can't really say whether or not I like real pumpkins. So, anyway, we'll just talk our way over to the Thunderhead, and as the owner of the Lumpy Pumpkin said, there's our island. Many of you are probably wondering what the crap was up with this island over here, and well, this is what's up with it. We got these moth things again. I still don't know what these things are called, or dragonflies, whatever the crap they are. And again, these are the only enemies in the entire game that you can use your bird against. Like, there's no other enemies out in the sky. Why do you need the spiral charge? You don't even need the spiral charge to hit those guys. Anyway, I digress. I'm unloading this cargo of pumpkin soup here. You picked an odd place for soup delivery. Feels dangerous. Something could jump out at us at any moment. Hungry for soup. Or robot. I'm out of here. See you around. Convenient, simpbot. Convenient. There she blows. That's a big boy whale. And you can see he's got a lot of warts on him, poor guy. Somebody's got to scrape those off. Great Spirit of the Skies, Levias. He's going to act as our boss in the sky, which we now go and, well, we take care of him. He's not... Oh, God. Yeah, if you smack into him, he will deal a heart of damage to you. What you want to go after is these eyeball things, the parasites. You can only break those with a spiral charge, which, again, is its only purpose. You got more of those dragonfly things going after us. Where is the last one? Where is the last one? I'm gonna back out here. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's two. Yeah, so this isn't very hard to do. It's actually kind of a cool fight. I actually very much enjoy it. Ow. Okay, turn back around. I'm gonna try to aim for the top one here. It can be kind of awkward to... Okay, I don't know how I hit that. It can get kind of awkward to hit these things. So, oh, come on. Oh, I actually broke it. So you can see now at the top, you got a terrifying looking Deku Baba, or whatever that thing is supposed to be. We want to head over to the top, jump down, and deal with the mess ourselves. Meet Ocular Parasite Biosite. A boss fight that's outside of a temple. What he's gonna do is gonna spit that out. You want to hit his wings or ears, I guess. It's basically a game of baseball. So there you go. Then he's gonna do that. You can hit that with a Skyward strike, but what you're supposed to do is smack the ball into his eye and then just smack them all around. Boink. And yeah, this is pretty much the entire fight. Booyah. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see. Ah. There we go. Charge up our Skyward strike. And beat the crap out of him. Then he's eventually going to go into this phase where... Oh, is he not going to do it? Come on, buddy. I know you can do it. Alright, come on. Let me see if I can get it. Ah. Like I said, you can't... Oh, there we go. He's going to start dodging in different directions. So you want to wait. There you go. Throw it the corresponding direction. Oh, there we go. Hit it with the Skyward Strike. Boink. Boink. This guy is super easy. Just make sure you know where he's going and you'll be fine. How long am I going to do this for, buddy? There we go. There goes Bilosite. Or Bilokite, if you want to call him that. But I've always called him Bilosite, so I'm going to call him Bilosite. Please don't sink beneath the clouds. Please don't be dead. Kinda need you, buddy. Concern. Nice to see you back and running, Gramps. Tell me, boy, was it you who brought me the most delectable cauldron of pumpkin soup? I must apologize for my earlier behavior. A most peculiar and irksome pest possessed me. I was not myself. But that business is done with now. The delicious aroma of that soup has restored me to my senses. I am the great spirit they call Levias. Before she passed from this world so long ago, the goddess Hylia appointed me as the warden of the skies. And what do they call you, boy? Ah, Link, is it? A rather pleasing name, that. Your parents clearly have excellent taste in names. You carry a curious sword, boy. And I sense a silent power dwelling somewhere in that little frame. Ah, I see it now. Link, you are the goddess's chosen hero. How interesting. I assume you've come to hear what I know of the Triforce. Right. As I suspected. Listen closely and I will tell you. As you likely know, long ago an evil force attempted to take the Triforce for his own. The goddess did everything in her power to prevent it from falling into his hands. For the safety of all things, she hid the Triforce somewhere within the rock you call Skyloft. However, its location has been kept secret. Even I do not know where it rests now. Oh, but the goddess did entrust me with a hint as to the Triforce's location. The clue is a song, meant to be played on the harp you hold. It is known as the Song of the Hero. The song is the key to revealing the secret location of the Triforce. The goddess split this song into 4 parts. She entrusted 1 part to me, and the other 3 to the dragons of the land. You must gather each of the parts of the Song of the Hero. Seek out the dragons, and convince them to teach you their parts. When they've taught you what they know, come to me and I will complete the song with my own voice. The dragons can be found at Faron Woods, Elden Volcano, and Lanayru Desert. Go on then. Find the dragons you now seek. There we go. So now, this place has calmed down. We can actually just ride on top of Levias for all we want now. It's kind of funny. So, there is a thing that has opened up now since that Levias has been reawakened, but we will take care of that later on. So, I say, next time on Skyward Sword, we'll be returning to Faron Woods, and trying to get the first part of the Song of the Hero from the Water Dragon. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.